Greetings and salutations. I am Garen Rusmar and welcome to my stream. I'm going to be continuing on my playthrough of Xcom 2, War of the Chosen. Hopefully without technical difficulties of last week. Do need to remember this week, if we do have in technical difficulties, I need to pay attention to the time because I've got somewhere to be after the stream. And so don't really want to be running over like I did last time. And also, you know, one of the things about not having technical difficulties means I don't have to stitch the two videos together at the end of it all. But without further ado, let's get back into it. Because I just want to double check, is that going to work? Why does that not work? Oh no, it did work. Yay, it worked. Just took longer than I was expecting. Alright, so yes, end of session 1. We just started the mission. There was 2 back-to-back escort missions. One with one of the factions. There's multiple factions in this, apparently. And the other faction was that, like, okay, we're very stealthy, we're very sneaky, and these are things that are going on. I don't know what enemies we're going to come across on this one. Is that weird? It's there we go. Right, you go over there. Let's move you up. And then we've got this guy who doesn't actually tell me his faction, does it? What's this? Marauder. Standard shots not turn ending and shooting, allowing shooting them moving or shooting twice in a turn. So that might come in useful. I don't know whether these people become permanent members of the group. I'm guessing that they will do, but I need to do something diplomatically to sway them over to my side.
Something approaches.
The other faction were more sort of like mystical in nature, and
I go as ordered.
Don't remember seeing these things before.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly before others arrive.
Fine by me. Take them down.
alright, let's take him down.
I did.
Oh, missed. Alright, you actually have line of sight on that guy, but that's a terrible shot. Let's move you up to the back of this man. We still have line of sight on this guy and it's slightly better. Put all them bullets in the wrong spot. Alright, let's get you moving up in there. Let's get some altitude on these guys. They have a flamethrower. Just don't be in the flames. Good idea.
Target neutralized. Run dry on ammo.
As you order.
Move to the other side of the van. Have him flanked.
I need ammunition.
See, that's a little bit annoying. Where it's like, I just want to. So you can hold down the Alt button. Quick bunch up. Welcome J Station, and no, I won't quick bunch up. So one of the things is, it's I can appreciate that from there to there, I can't quite see them. But if I press Alt, it tells me what I can see when that target preview. And all the way along here, apparently it's impossible to see the guy down there. So what I'm going to have to actually do is jump back down behind them. And hopefully, we hit.
You weren't kidding when you said those tanks could explode. Careful with these things. We don't need to take any unnecessary chances.
The patrol has been liberated. May their lives not be lost in vain.
Well,
Complete our mission.
Works for me. Move out.
the height difference doesn't really make sense. To a certain degree, you can lean over the edge and shoot straight down. Yeah, you're gonna die in 3 rounds. I think you're gonna die, because this guy don't have no medkit. You have a medkit? You got a frag grenade, a grapple, an ability called Justice. They use a grapple to pull the target humanoid and deliver a ripjack strike. Okay. So yeah, they're currently on the ground, bleeding out. They're never going to get trained. Rip, whatever your name is, it won't actually tell me because you're unconscious. But yeah, I don't think you're gonna make it.
Copy that.
Unless I can get to the mission end in 3 rounds.
Moving far.
This is no patrol. It's an army.
Yes, one we do not have time to face.
Everyone, get back! Purifiers may be down, but unfortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
The lost. The sounds of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the lost. Draklar.
Well, the other person is definitely dead because it's like bleeding out 2 turns and we need to hold the position for 4.
It would seem the mutation has somehow accelerated these dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility, with a corresponding increase in aggression.
Right, reload.
Ready, weapon.
And Overwatch.
It is under my watch. They come for us.
We shall send the lost to Strovakar. Wait, why are you not shooting? You're on Overwatch. Oh, you finally realized that one of them is here. And you missed at point blank range.
I have failed.
The shockwave of that explosion reverberated throughout most of the city. I would expect a significant reaction from the lost.
The only reaction I will accept from them is their deaths. Find us that exit.
Enemy eliminated. Out of ammo here. Rock and roll.
Luckily with the lost, if you kill one with a headshot, which is just about the only way to kill them, I failed understatement of the century, is you get a bonus action, as it were.
Burning through ammo fast.
Thank God you're a much better shot than he is.
No longer a threat.
Right, you're out of ammo again.
Negative. Weapons dry.
Right, you will shoot him in the head. Thank you.
Their journey ends here. Ammunition nearly gone. Their casualties grow.
Reload.
Reloading ammunition.
Shoot again. You weren't supposed to miss.
That whole area is hotter than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
Understood. Holding position.
I do like this guy's solution is just putting enough lead in the air, you're gonna hit something. You hit chain link things. Well, that was something. Reload. And go back onto Overwatch.
Sounds like the Lost are getting a lot closer to our position, Commander. Prepare for more incoming. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them.
Well, it's not like I have much in the way of a choice, is it?
You have your minute.
Kill confirmed. Back in. No rounds.
So how's J Station 64 doing today? Don't miss.
Good riddance.
You can miss that one, but try not to. Hey, doing okay. I got a bit of cold brewing. Bit of a cold brewing. Everyone put on silencers quick. Yeah. We didn't get issued silencers yet. Copy and all the soil the go-to on the go to get the jump on it. Fair enough.
Moving to Overwatch.
You can reload
Reloading weapon.
and go back onto Overwatch. Oh, wow, that's a bunch of them. Okay, we shot one of them.
For the free.
Car blow up, come on. The car did not blow up.
We found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem.
Alright, you are out of ammo. This sounds like a terrible idea.
Grenade out! Multiple targets down.
You think they heard that? Oh my word.
Soon to be out of ammunition. We triumph.
You've only got one action left. Bug out.
A 10 batal.
Hey Retro Ted, how's it going?
I don't feel so good. Incoming over here.
Alright, it is time to jet.
Fast twice.
Moving quickly.
What reminds you of last night? The fact that we're having to run away, or the fact that we're getting overwhelmed?
Reloaded.
Moving.
Outrider and the first team should be waiting for you ahead. I know this wasn't the easiest stop, but I have to believe it'll still be worth it in the end.
Running, dying.
On the Reapers.
I mean, nobody actually died last night. Anything?
Rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
So, Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder Craxad. Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
What the hell is that?
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind, butcher of free Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
Your Reapers face a being such as this?
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
Such arrogance. The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments.
Okay, so I've got 5 people at least. Defeat the Chosen. Do not allow Mox to die. Do not allow Dragonova to die. Dragonova. When's the next train? Have you got your oyster? The assassin looks like a space golem. Right, so I'm supposed to hunt these people?
That's affirmative.
Seems like a terrible idea.
Moving Overwatch.
Aren't the assassins supposed to hunt me?
Órdenes confirmadas en marcha.
Yes.
I go where you tell
Oh,
me.
why is your weapon not ready to fire?
Cover me, I'm reloading.
Move up to there.
Twice.
Why is your weapon not ready either? When you're assassin hunting, when the assassin hunting you finds you, it's usually a little late.
A new world awaits you.
Conrad Nail, a Wraithblade assassin, strengths watchful, can enter Overwatch upon ending their turn. The Chosen does not trigger Overwatch or reaction fire. Oh, shoot. Weaknesses, brittle, takes increased damage from close range attacks. Adversaries, Reapers, takes increased damage from the Reapers. Okay.
But you will never see it. The Elders possess many gifts. Where they see you, they send me.
So, Overwatch is useless against them.
I go where I am needed.
That's a little bit annoying. Take Overwatch anyway, just in case the Lost show up.
Double time.
Move over there because I have a terrible idea. Mox, go over there. Let's have some Overwatch.
on site.
Right. Harold Berg, you are now referred to as Bait.
Moving on target location.
Check out this drop. Whee! And just walk it off.
Overwatch. Enemy activity. Damage here.
Enjoy these fleeting breaths while they last.
God damn it, where are you off to?
This is the beginning of the end for your resistance.
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get someone over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
When soldiers are dazed by a chosen attack, they can be restored when the ally moves to an adjacent location and uses a free revive ability. Revive units have a chance to be disorientated on revival. Well, shit. Well, let's not jump you down. Let's send you down.
Come on, get back in the fight.
Harold Berg is no longer dazed.
Humans do share an admirable sense of loyalty, even in the face of certain death.
Look, you're gonna do something and there's a guy stood in the way. What you want to do is put the chain gun on his shoulder, not through his shoulder. I was a little close to through his shoulder.
I await a true challenger.
Alright, so they're not on Overwatch.
I am trusting you.
I'm not trusting me at all. Supplies.
That will not be enough to stop me.
Possibly not. Harold, you've only got one turning around in the open there. Move over there. Right. I need you to go down there and murder me, somebody.
Voy a la ubicación designada.
Yep. Sounds like a plan. Oh, you have a shotgun.
I had not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprise me, Xcom. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining Lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire Lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
Move soldiers to the extraction point. Oh, 5 soldiers remaining. I thought it said 5 turns remaining then, and it's like, what? Oh my, can we suggest names? You don't, you spend channel points for names. So, one of the things is, the rookies are very fragile. So I'm not expecting people to spend channel points on rookies, and plus as well, if I do a massive recruitment drive of sort of like 10 new soldiers, it's going to essentially be sort of like half an hour as we process through all of them and give out names. Chances are, in a single mission, 1 or 2 may get promoted to not rookie status, and at that point they are viable for naming. You spend some channel points, and you get to name them.
Initial analysis of these creatures' movement patterns reveals an almost coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps they're not the mindless automatons they initially appeared to be. And intriguing, if not horrific, possibility.
Alright, you're the outrider. We need to be moving in a direction that is productive.
Moving out.
Should have double checked. Oh, good. Right.
The only fate possible for aliens. My ammunition is nearly depleted. Death to the invaders.
Yeah, if you actually go through to the channel points, it tells you some of the stuff that I don't... I'm not allowing real life names unless it's your name. And basically, it's just to avoid so like you naming them after people who might not appreciate getting killed. But after that, all bets are off. And I promise to try not to get them killed.
Target eliminated. Need a resupply.
Right. You're messed up. Do we have a medic? I don't think we have a medic.
A 10 batal. I will not waver.
Ba 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 ba.
I'm on the move.
You will not waver, but you may miss.
On Overwatch.
I will not fail you again.
So after playing XCOM 2, the first session last week, it's one of them where it's like when I start playing a new game, I get really in the mood to play more of it. The only problem is
Creatures can still be in this city.
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the lost survive, even thrive. We do not know why.
Baja confirmada.
I don't really want to be playing XCOM 2, so I decided to play something else instead. In a very similar vein, there's a game out called Phoenix Point. It released last year as an Epic exclusive, but I really didn't like them doing that because of reasons. Won't get into it too much. But as part of that, basically, it's like I waited until it arrived on Steam. I've got 7 points. We can thin the herd. Got the following 60 odd. If you move there, you can see them all.
Moving out.
All right. Don't miss.
Hostile neutralized.
Can we get this grenade any way useful? Not really. Alright, go on Overwatch. But where am I trying to get to? I'm trying to get down there. So I just really need to get down this street. I think to a certain degree. Go there. Let's have some more Overwatch.
Stand ready.
Oh god, you've started naming. I'm not in a position to name them right now. Give me a second. Ken the Nameless One. There we go. They're on a list. And I will name one as soon as I can. Yeah, go there.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Try not to be too bad of a shot. Good, good. Nice.
Longer a threat. Affirmative. Covering now.
And go on Overwatch. You are useless.
Must improve.
Yes, you must improve.
Target eliminated.
Slightly worried that you weren't going to hit either.
The city stood whole. Still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place.
It's better weather that left.
I believe you.
Right, okay, so we want to move. You move to the back of the wagon. And go on Overwatch.
Evade detection.
Cover is pretty much useless in these situations.
Scanning.
Go
Me dirijo
there
a la posición indicada.
and go on Overwatch.
En guardia.
Go there
As you order, Commander.
and on Overwatch. And there.
Moving to designated position.
And go on Overwatch.
Line.
So yeah, Phoenix Point has a lot of similarities. It's essentially the game by the person who was one of the original minds behind Xcom.
Hostiles pacified.
I forgot his name. It's nope, it's not going to come to me.
Kill confirmed.
And one of the interesting factors I find in that is they've done something similar in the whole simplifying. Seriously, you have not hit anybody as a reaction. You're not much better.
I must have miscalculated. There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all like you, that is a likely possibility.
Heading to that location.
So yeah, they've gone for a simplified. See, I think I saw a majority of them in here. But they've gone for 4 actions rather than 2 actions, which I think gives them a lot more adaptability. So it's not so like everything is 1 action or 2 actions. It's like it could be 1 action, it could be 2 actions, it could be 3, it could be all 4. It offers a lot more variety. An interesting facet of the Overwatch is you actually get to say which way they're looking and what arc they're looking, which means that it's slightly limited in terms of, you know, in XCOM you get the whole 360 Overwatch, so if something runs up behind them, then they get to take the shot. Whereas in this, they'll only shoot where they're looking.
Ya no es una
Certainly told that wall a thing or two. I mean, it's not like anybody was using it.
Vuelvo al combate.
But also you can set the range of the Overwatch. And it basically, as a cone, it extends out. So you can basically say, okay, well, I don't want you shooting until they enter an arc to that distance away. Which means that you've got a fairly good chance of hitting them, but at the same token, if they've got a ranged attack, they'll be able to shoot you well before that range. Or you can say, okay, I want it all the way out here, and they'll take the shot as soon as anything enters that range, but if it enters a range all the way out here, there's a higher chance of missing. So that's an interesting facet of it. Oh look, more of them. Yeah, you go, Harold. Somebody cover Harold.
Detecting additional loss
No?
converging near the evacuation coordinates. I advise caution. It would seem the Lost are on to our strategy.
It is the Elder's will that this alliance fall. It will take more than mere loss for that to happen.
Blanco abatido. Asunto resuelto. Munición en las últimas.
You now go on Overwatch. Harold, shoot the one that's right in front of you. Thank you for not missing. Wait. How did the shotgun not see that one there? I don't think that one's actually... Move up to there. Let's see. Okay. That one stood right there. It is a bit of a bug. Glance. Move up.
As you order,
Reload.
I am watching.
No, Overwatch. Move up.
Designated coordinates.
Although... Oh no, you do have. So, Overwatch. And move up.
My life is in your hands.
And Overwatch.
Keep an eye on it.
Firebrand's in position, but the evac zone's even hotter than we thought. Running out of time here, people.
Tell her to hold as long as she can. We will be there.
We're working on it. Jesus Christ. Don't really want to go rushing out.
Posición confirmada. Todo cubierto.
Moving as ordered.
I wonder if I'm supposed to go up and over the building or something like that. Just to sort of like try to avoid the Lost, maybe?
On my way.
I don't know. Any penalty for using the sniper rifle and the like in point blank range?
Overwatch.
I can't remember. There might be.
I await their approach.
On my way.
You await their approach, but you will miss.
Come get some.
No compromise.
Central, the sheer magnitude of the biomass converging upon this position is staggering. If our team does not evacuate now,
Trust me, Doctor. They know.
Yeah, we know. Shit. Really needed you to hit that one.
Ajustando tiro. Munición negativa. Estoy a cero.
One of many. I need ammo to hunt.
Give me a minute.
Reapers are always vigilant.
Go on Overwatch. Move up to
Understood. Moving
there.
out.
Thank you very much.
It's down.
Come on guys, stop taking your time.
Ready to engage.
It's one of them where it's like the amount of, because this is a turn-based game, it's like the amount of time that it's taking me to get to the end of this street is just absolutely ridiculous. But if you think about these in sort of like the standard 6-second increments, as per D&D, you know, I don't know how many times that we've been, how many turns we've been moving down this. You missed.
Not even close.
Well, Harold, if you die, it's on you. Oh, wow.
That shouldn't happen.
You really have not hit a single thing. Okay, so now we'll be able to check. The sniper rifle, at point blank range, does not take a penalty until hit.
Reapers! You must keep me resupplied. Vault
Right.
says hello. My ammo is gone.
Yeah, don't worry about your ammo being gone. Alright, everybody get out.
I will reposition.
Just wanted to go through everybody and make sure everybody could run to the evac zone. In the same turn.
I run.
Moving to designated position.
Bien, me muevo al objetivo.
Are there dogs in this game? I don't think there's dogs in this game.
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger, where the hell's our exit?
This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Fox Tala 410.
Oh look, they've figured out how to work together.
Time to return home, traitors.
It looks like we'll be getting some help from these new factions. I'd love to check out some of their weapons and equipment if we have time.
Oh, you're the outrider. We did actually lose somebody, which is a little bit annoying. So what are you? Specialist. Oh, you get the little robot and the aid protocol, which increases defenses. Right, now I get to make some choices. Harold Pottsworth, the boy who lived. Oh God. The boy who lived. What do we have? We got blast. Your gear includes layers of extra padding and blast plates, granting a bonus point of armor and 66 less damage from explosive attacks. Or we've got Shredder, which is your cannon can shred armor. Let's go for the blast padding. Sounds like a plan. When your squad is revealed, the soldier remains concealed. I like the idea of that. And
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
Chuckles the clown.
Resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers. They can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
Okay, so the new faction people are slightly more convoluted. Blood Trail. Shots deal +1 damage if the target has been wounded this turn. Remote start. Detonate an environmental explosive, causing it to deal double damage within twice its normal radius. Does not reveal the Reaper. I mean, I like the sound of that one. Oh! Okay, so they get AP points that they spend. I'd a guess, maybe. I don't know. Alright, Chuckles the clown. Didn't retrieve anything. Commander, your mission was successful in New India. Has found Your successful mission in New India has fanned the flames of our resistance. We are indebted to you once again. Hopefully these resources will help you in future efforts. I got 64 intel and Dr. Andrea Brooks, scientist.
The forces of Advent have taken many captives in their time, but they are not nearly as persuasive as I am.
Commander, having these two soldiers continue to work together has paid off. They know each other well enough at this point that we can have them train as a pair for additional tactical capabilities. I can see the allure of the Advent Therapy Clinic. A few minutes under the knife and you've got a clean bill of health. Too bad you need a chip to get in.
Harold and Lucia Delgado could be bonded. These in command of these soldiers have reached a new level of tactical compatibility and eligible to be bonded. Level 1 bonds can be formed immediately, but all future bonds are attained by staffing bonded soldier pairs in the training center. Sure, why not? Benefit teamwork. Grant an additional action to a bonded to the bondmate. Has a single charge shared between bondmates. Create a custom poster featuring this bond. Yes. Time to make some bodies drop. Boom. Goddamn awful background. Where's my... Oh, soldier captured. Prattle Mox captured by Conrail Nelor, assassin. During the execution of the mission, our operative Prattle Mox was captured by Conrail Nelor. We may be able to determine where they're being held in a future covert action.
Resistance factions can help us locate our captive soldier if we deploy on a covert action alongside them.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
Dr. Andrea Brooks, research time decreased by 33%. New soldier required. Captain Elena Dragonova. Right. Have you stopped giving me more stuff? Over to the armory. Let's have a quick look at the memorial.
We can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
Advent Burger. Are you eating it? Or is it eating you?
That's the first proper, so Andre Gallo is the first one that I kind of lost. You can even write them in epithet. How nice. The other two were pretty much scripted to die in the tutorial, which I think is a little bit sucky if you ask me. And they said that Troy would never make captain. Right. Armory, view soldiers. So everybody with a class are available to be named. Some of these people are injured. I think... Oh no, this is Haraldberg. So customize. I think this one wants to be Harold Pottsworth, the boy who lived. Character info. First name. Harold Pottsworth. Can I give them a nickname? Why won't it? Oh, gain more experience to unlock this option. Alright, fine. It's gonna be all in here. The boy... No, right. I can't call him the boy who's lived at the moment. Because it's not... I might need to update some of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you're allowed 11 characters for the first name. And I'm guessing 11 for the second. Noah's Hill, unlock that feature once he gets back after the summer break. Is there a combat shield wielding class? No, I don't believe so. But I don't know. Okay. You look like a rookie. Yes, you're a rookie. Right. So Harold is named. Boo, you wanted flimsy in there. I mean, so there's the specialists who get the little robot. There's grenadiers who get the big guns and the grenade launcher. There's sharpshooters who get a sniper rifle. There's reapers who also get a sniper rifle and can ghost. And there's rangers who have a shotgun and sword. There's also the other faction that we met, the Lost, who have claws and an assault rifle. Oh wow, they just get tired. Not injured, just tired. Yeah, maybe Mystic. I don't know. Right, so. Do we have any nominees for Chuckles the Clown? I think this guy looks like a good Chuckles the Clown. That serious face. Chuckles the Clown. There we go, it fit. So, Corporal Chuckles the Clown. So that's another one, and then Ken the Nameless one. Yeah, this guy can be Ken the Nameless. Ooh, oh. Hey, it fit. So yes, Squatty, Ken the Nameless one. Hey, my cat, how's it going? We just, he's got his hair crusty, wished he had. He has an excellent Chuckles the Clown. We're naming the cannon fodder. They're not cannon fodder. Something that I could also do, potentially. Photo booth. Squatty Potsworth, specialist.
I fear we are making it easier for them to catalog our people.
Oh, shush. Who else do we have? We've got Ken the Nameless one. Photo booth. Squatty Nameless one. Because we are not safe. We must be deadly.
I think we need more dead aliens to get the effect we're going for.
And where's Chuckles? Chuckles the Clown. Corporal the Clown. Grenadier. May God have mercy on his enemies because he won't. Then why include that option? We cannot cannon fodder, but they're not cannon fodder. They prefer the term bullet sponges. So yeah, as we can see, we've got Chuckles the Clown, Ken the Nameless one, and Harold Potsworth. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4 people ready to be named.
Hello, Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete.
Good for
I
you.
have to admit, there is something exciting about working under the more intense conditions found on the Avenger. Every decision, every development is of the utmost importance. There's no room for mistakes here.
Commander?
I like the way that you're just short and sweet. The scientist was continuing talking even when I was coming over here. How is this all looking? Harry Martin, you deal with that excavation. Let's get some of this cleared away. Even if I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. Oh, we can only make so many of these anyway, so let's have another one. There we go, we're out of corpses.
I wonder if this is what it was like in the old days. Always on edge, ready for a fight on a moment's notice. Certainly keeps you on.
Any ladies with LMGs? We have one lady with an LMG. So, right, we've got Captain Jane, Corporal Jane, who is injured at the moment, which is why they're looking down. Shotgun, sword, ponytail.
It's dark, it's dank, and it's mostly metal.
We've got Doreen Scott, lady with a LMG and grenade launcher. They're already named. It's weird. It doesn't seem to actually go down the list. Ponytail, shotgun, sword. It seems to be a common theme. Female. An outrider with a sniper rifle. We've already seen Doreen Scott, and everyone else at the moment has been named. We're not naming them when they're rookies because they tend to die a lot. Doreen's been going from the start, right? I mean, Doreen's been on one mission and got 1 kill so far. It's Jane Kelly who I think was pretty much one of my first ones. 3 missions, 4 kills. But it kind of depends on how much they got injured. 2 missions, 8 kills. 2 missions, 26 kills for Chuckle the Clown. 1 mission, 13 kills for Eleanor. Doreen Scott, 1 mission, 1 kill. Ken the Nameless One, 1 mission, 2 kills. Harold Potsworth is 1 mission, 13 kills, and Doreen Scott. There we go. Customize. I should possibly make sure that I don't accidentally rename. I think I'll recognize some of these. Let's see if I can fit it all in there. No, I can't fit it in there. And I don't think it's going to fit in as sort of like the... Oh wait, it might. Oh, 1 letter 2 shot. Okay. So, once they have to have more experience before they can have a nickname. So, once I get more experience and I can nickname them, I will try and remember to go back and nickname these people. Oh yeah, photo opportunity. Photo booth. Advent, meet your nightmare. There we go, photo album. Squatty Potsworth, Squatty Nameless One, Corporal the Clown, Grenadier. Lawyer didn't apparently deserve to have a name tag, it's just Advent, meet your nightmare.
Research is proceeding as planned,
Oh.
Commander.
Shush.
New orders, Commander?
No, don't want you either. Command. No. What's this button for? Oh, okay. This button. What? It's not the button I pressed.
It would be so easy. Good to see you, sister. Miscreants.
Restrain yourselves, lest you be restrained.
No, the three of us, called upon together. Something has changed.
On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us once more.
Sounds to me like they're afraid.
You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue?
Oh, I dare. Our children. Each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who can see our grand design faltered. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed.
Thought you were the strongest.
Arrogance, defiance. You have fought among the humans for too long. You have been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what was lost to us. And those our will, to the one who succeeds our everlasting favor, to the others. You are the chosen, do not fail us. Now go.
Commander, we've just made contact with a new faction of the Resistance known as the Reapers. They're an elusive bunch, but this is their headquarters. We can scan at this location now to start benefiting from our newfound cooperation.
So this is the commander. Dragonova spoke highly of you and the rest of your team. Trust me, that does not happen often. You are all welcome here. I will admit I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own. Reapers have long memories, Commander. We will honor our end of the deal. Volk, out.
Nobody else is going to interrupt me? Okay, so I'm guessing that video was part of the sort of like War of the Chosen part of the DLC for XCOM. So what is this? New faction located, Reapers, Night Seekers. New faction orders granted, between the eyes, infiltrate. Covert actions now available in the ring. Hunt the Chosen Assassin Part 1. Rescue soldier Squatty Prattle Mox. Increase income, gain ability points.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
I mean, I nearly killed you last time. You ran away. Chosen revealed, blah blah blah. Commander of the Resistance has informed us that one of the Chosen, Conrine Nihilor, has claimed control of the nearby region. If we are to go on missions in the area, there's a good chance they will try to defend their territory. Okay. Oh, this is all the different places. Complete event officer autopsy research. Contact the resistance in the black site region, and research resistance communications in progress. Okay. So many options. Don't know what to do. Why did that say that they've been promoted? It still says promotion, recruit. No idea. Right. Steady increase.
Created as the herald of victory, for no warrior with greater talents.
The resistance has detected activity here. If the Avenger scans the area, Xcom can report the Xcom can investigate these reports. Resistance has detected activity of interest in the Avenger scans. Okay, and right. Let's go finish off claiming the supplies, because supplies are always good. Yeah, it's one of them where it's like, do you really need to be interrupting with all this?
Strategic resource located.
In spring of 2015, human military forces engaged in one of the first alien battleships to the skies over this area. The civilian populace below was devastated during the ensuing battle. We deployed teams to sweep for possible salvage and made a return with a number of resources scattered throughout the area. 51 supplies. Maybe it was 57. Who knows?
Our next operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
We must make contact with the local resistance in this region before we can investigate this location. Okay.
Setting course for India.
So we'll go to the one and only place that's open to us.
This will prove to be an important step forward.
Resistance communications. Although conceptually the idea of establishing a radio-based communication system for the purposes of organizing a resistance movement is nothing new, harkening back to any number of Earth's previous wars. What we hope to accomplish here is still no small task. The aliens are particularly adept at detecting our signals, with a vast array of technology and resources at their disposal. However, working in close collaboration with Chief Engineer Shen, we've begun to salvage some of the aliens' own communication equipment from within the Avenger itself. From studying the surviving log files, we've discovered an astounding number of simultaneous communications being distributed through their network at any given time. This has proven to be the key to our proposed solution. With so much traffic flowing through the alien network, it should be relatively easy for us to disguise our own transmissions among theirs. Using the Avenger as our central hub, we can establish a communications network linking resistance outposts around the globe. With every new contact we establish should organize and strengthen our movement as a whole. New facility available, resistance comms. New research available, resistance radio. Resistance contacts available. Resistance comm facility increases the number of regions that we can make contact with. Further contacts can be gained by staffing an engineer once construction is completed.
During the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future.
So, what you're telling me is do this now, apparently? I can lose anything, you know what? It's always been a knack of mine. Bum, 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 bum. Looking for one of these with liquid in it. Commander, we made an astounding breakthrough. We must begin researching resistance and construction immediately, otherwise the opportunity will be lost. Are we looking for our fallen comrades? I mean, that's harsh. They got killed in the line of duty, and you're making jokes about them. How dare you, Retro Ted? How dare you? With a better understanding of remote comms around the world, the cost of constructing our research resistance comms facility will be reduced by 50%. Okay, let's do that.
I will send word as soon as we have something of note. The mysteries of the Chosen's creation by the Elders will likely be left only to theory. As it stands now, we are still struggling to simply understand the already diverse range of schemes they employ.
I mean, it's really not that difficult. Create 3 different assassins.
Just said word. The new Resistance communications network is fully operational.
Is it?
Now we just have to spread the word.
I'm pretty sure I didn't construct a thing. Communication systems are online, Commander. We can now make contact with local resistance in East Africa. Once the region is contacted, any regions linked to that region become immediately available for contact. Communication systems online. We can make contact with East Asia.
Now that we've established a link, we can use our intel resources to make contact with the local resistance cell in this region. Aside from getting us into the black site, our access to supplies should improve now that we've expanded our reach.
And West Asia. These people just never shut up, do they? Oh, that's going to increase it by 75, 50, or 65. See, I kind of want to go here for the black site. And it actually says objectives. Make contact with East Asia. Alright. Oh! The thing comes with 3 contacts. Okay.
After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact, we'll have to scan the region for a few days before the local resistance cell comes out of hiding. Once we find them, we'll be up and running in the new region.
So I pay 30 intel. 30 intel times by link distance to nearest radio relay. Alright.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
Commander, using intel collected so far, we've managed to locate a resistance cell operating out of this region. It'll take us some time to scan for their exact position, though.
Now what's this? Oh, contact East Asia. Advent black site. Okay.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Cleared alien debris. New room is now available for constructing a facility. View room. So the resistance ring. The resistance ring allows managing covert actions and coordinating resistance factions. Resistance com is resistance com facilities increases the number of regions that we can make contact with. Further contacts may be gained by staffing an engineer here once construction is completed. But we've got a research that will make that cheaper, so let's not do that. How much power do we have? We're using 6 out of 15, so I'm not too concerned about that. The training center allows soldiers to establish stronger bonds with their fellow soldiers and purchase additional tactical abilities. The Guerrilla Tactics School will unlock additional Let's spit that one again. The Guerrilla Tactics School will unlock additional skills and benefits for our soldiers, including an increase to the number of soldiers we can take on a single mission. The Infirmary, an engineer can be staffed in the Infirmary to decrease the time it takes our soldiers need to recover from injuries. Soldiers can be staffed here to remove negative traits acquired in combat. The Hypervital module upgrade allows for the temporary suspension of a soldier's health during for the duration of a single combat deployment. Still don't know what that means. Power Relay is going to generate us 3 power. Every facility aboard the Avenger requires power to remain operational. Building relays will increase the total output of the Avenger, allowing for further expansion and upgrades. Laboratory. Each laboratory increases the chance that research breakthrough will occur. Scientists can be staffed in laboratories to provide additional assistance to Dr. Targan, further decreasing the time of all the research projects. And the training, we've already gone over the training facility. We'll also increase the amount of guerrillas by approximately 200%. Switching over to the mobile, we're making some nosh. Alright, you enjoy making food. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I kind of want to build the laboratory, seeing as though we have a spare scientist now. I think we've got a spare scientist. And I like the idea of breakthroughs, but at the same token, it's like 150 supplies out of 162 that we've got in total. By the time it's finished, we'll have got a payday, which is 175. Although that will actually cost us 35, so... I think I'm going to go with a training center for the moment. 125 supplies, 12 days, 3 power.
Start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
There is currently an unstaffed engineer who can assist in building the training center. Would you like to assign them there? Okay. Harry Martin is decreasing the construction time by 50%. Good job, Harry. Treat yourself. Splash the cash. Right. Back to the bridge, I think. Baby in bed, tea is made. Sorry, RetroDead, I did not know that you disappeared for a short while there. You've gone quiet, I appreciate that. But it's one of them. People come and go. Money. So you bribed the baby and bought tea. What I'm reading.
Nothing on the local comms. Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive signal coming from the Advent network tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world.
Let's get insulted some more.
Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up. Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there!
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
Oh, you think? Oh, wow.
Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out.
Ignore, because that was gruesome. No. Corporal Clown, I didn't know thee, but you will be sorely missed. Yeah, it was one of them where it's like, there was 3 times where it's like, you need to get out of there, and it's like, sorry, your signal's breaking, let me try to fix that. They're right on top of you. No, I'll just continue trying to fix the signal. It's like, what? Operation Frost Tome. Adventor is attacking one of the resistance havens in New India. We need help to help the resistance fighters reinforce their defenses and push back the aliens.
Setting course for the Indian Regional Zone.
Alright, is it really a bunch of rookies? Yeah, everybody's messed up right now. Oh, apart from Elena and Ana Lucia Delgado is just tired. Wait, what? Select a soldier. I want to select. Oh, they're on the mission. They're on the mission. They're not. There we go. Right. Oh, you have a claymore and you can't do anything about it. Okay. Right. So we got 3 new rookies. Let's see how many of these people survive. Make armor available. Make utility items available. One of you take a medkit. And the rest of you take some nano wave. New blood, new potential names.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Never did understand what they mean. We're in the pipe 555. It's like, what? What does any of that mean?
We just got word the aliens are attacking a resistance outpost in this region, and they're not taking any prisoners. These people need our help, and we're heading in to make sure the aliens regret coming after the resistance. Neutralize all hostile contacts in the area and secure the camp.
Retro. Dice. Jinx. If they survive that long, I'll give them a nickname. Ted. Okay. Save the resistance forces, defeat all enemies, defend the haven from assault. "555" is the door code. Whee! We don't land things, we just slide in on ropes.
One of those chosen is leading an assault on the resistance encampment in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back, but we need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby. There's a group of resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
On my way. On Overwatch. Okay. Scanning.
Gonna rush you up a little bit because you're very stealthy.
In short order. An alien patrol.
Okay, so we got 2 guys over here.
decided.
Take it easy.
Come get some.
At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
Supplies. You're dead.
Hostiles pacified.
So Beth Ryan is up for promotion. Also Debbie. Oh, what have we got? Stationary J. Sniper if possible, or other likely to be stationary class. God, you're brave running up to it. Also, Debris, ideally shotguns, and have you claimed 2? Oh yeah, you did claim 2. Okay, Jesus. Right. So we've got Stationary J. And Debris. Debbie does Debris. Right. You move up to there. Shoot this guy in the side of the head. He looked at you funny. Right, we have got you, which is not a great shot. Move up to there. It's an even worse shot. We'll go for it. Stationary J also is into notebooks and calligraphy, but it doesn't come up as much. Supplies! God dang it. Apparently not revealed, despite having shot directly at the alien.
X-ray down.
The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors. There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
I mean, the aliens haven't really done too much yet. But fine, we'll move up.
Running.
Really? You couldn't have gone around that?
10-4.
I can cover it.
Beat feet.
Oh, I think I once met him at a flower pressing convention. Do they actually have conventions for flower pressing? It is quiet.
Affirmative.
Gotta run over there and stand in the way. Go stand there.
Got it covered.
Volk says I am to obey.
You move up to there and then go into Overwatch. Fires at the first enemy that moves in within your line of sight, but only if revealed. I mean, go for it just in case something happens.
Double time.
Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
I'm working on it, Cassandra. You asked me to run halfway across the map. I'm surprised when I don't get there in time. They're held immediately after the Chelsea Flower Show. Yeah, RetroTed, you probably will die a few times during the tutorial if you're... are you actually playing... what difficulty are you playing it on? Also, I would like to point out that J Station's playthrough of No Man's Sky, while entertaining, is probably not the best demonstration piece.
I found their patrol.
Supplies.
Volk says hello.
Oh yeah.
We are known to them.
Totally revealed. Nope, you can't get up there. See, this is a problem with being able to run one person up ahead. Alright. You're going to go there and stand next to green glowing tubes, which we hope aren't explosive. I would just like to ask, what the fuck?
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
Heading to that location. Running dry on ammo. Advent troops here.
Dislike the way that the moment they see you, they get a free move.
It's an obvious plan. I'm nearly gone. Got some Advent here.
Lies, Karen Rossmore. Yeah, the tutorial is actually fairly tough and restrictive. The fun starts when you are free to do whatever. Containment, you mean we can adopt him? Throw a Pokeball at it. We are not adopting that thing. No, containment is for interrogation and research. Not for pets. Where are you going? Big hulking monster behind everybody. No? Not shooting at that thing? Well, at least you tried. Civilians, you might want to run away a little. Just flee? Hide? Aren't you just a son of a bee stink? Right, let's... Got this guy flanked, but it's not a great to hit. Move over there. There we go. Alright, that just made him angry. Okay, you need to go back. Thank you.
Remember, they are not victims. I have no more rounds.
You have rounds, just not in your gun. Right, hide behind the civilians.
Draining ammo fast.
Yes, yes, well, not as fast as you'll be draining hit points if you're not careful. I'm out of people. I'm pretty sure you stood in the one spot that I could have hidden behind. Oh, this is a terrible idea.
I'm on the move.
Your face, Chiron, when I said we needed Zoban the dog hunter in our lives was priceless. I mean, it's one of them things. Never read my face, because it always gives away something that I didn't really want you to see to a certain degree. Wow, you guys are just mean. I did tell the civilians to run, right? Wasn't just me? Wow. So many unarmed civilians and you failed to shoot any of them. Captured alien bestie Zoban. Is it just going to be Zoban? For the name. Pretty sure they had the healing pack. Nearly hit the civilian. Oh, really? Yes, I know they're bleeding out. I'm pretty sure they're the one with the healing kit. They are. Lucky them.
Affirmative, moving out.
Oh, shoot. Why does everybody need to reload all of a sudden? I'm in a terrible position here.
Return to your gods.
This is a terrible idea. Really? You missed at that range?
Running dry.
Civilians, you mean acceptable casualties of war. Once you use the Ultra Ball on him, if you need him to go up and give him belly rubs, he'll be put in your hands.
Fill up.
Yes, well aware that they're bleeding out. Terrible times had by all. Alright, you need to go away. Thank you.
Nailed him.
You need to go away. Thank you.
Your friends will join you soon.
I'd say you need to go away, but I need to put some distance between me and you. Because the first hit hurt. I don't think the second one's going to be any more pleasant.
Roger that.
Pick up the thingies. Get an advanced laser sight and a hair trigger. Ooh.
Object captured.
Now come to Newton, run away. Oh, why did you go towards her? Please survive.
No. Comes first.
Nope. Straight up dead. Troy is dead. Let's appreciate that bleeding out.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
God dang it.
Nailed him.
Menace 1-5, you secured the remaining civilians and there are no other hostile contacts on the scope. Good work out there.
Take mission photo. Wait. I thought 3 of my people. Oh no, one of them is unconscious. So they're not taking part in the photo op. Yes. Heroes of New India.
I thank Advent for the inspiration.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain by Xcom.
In the photo, just pan down. Is it an action to moan about your wounds in combat? No, talking and crying is a free action. This is why we took so long to take the diagonals down yesterday.
People would rather die fighting than starving in a shack somewhere. No regrets, Commander.
Well, they died. That's true. That cream background is just so much on the eyes. Honor her sacrifice. Promoted to a sniper. Promoted to a sniper. And promoted to a specialist. Oh, good. Objective items. Rescued civilian. The civilians rescued during the Advent retaliation mission have bolstered the resistance, increasing income in their region. Advent laser sight increases critical hit by 10%, improving further with proximity to target. Hair trigger. When firing, your soldier has a 5% chance that the shot will not cost an action to activate that turn. Advent stun lancer corps, 5 of them. As rigor mortis sets in, the lips of the stun lancers invariably peel back to a garish grin, likely a reflective result due to the dangerous doses of combat stimulants taken before battle. And a faceless corpse requires storage in a sealed medical grade vats. When whatever remains of the faceless leaves behind dissolves rapidly into a foul smelling paste. At one time, the Thin Men were the most advanced infiltration units available to the aliens. Now we face a species capable of mimicking the human form at will. If we can come to understand how it is that they emulate us so effectively, perhaps we could develop a tool to deceive them ourselves.
Hello, Commander.
Hello. You don't normally pop up during these things. Monthly supply reward increased in New India, increased by 33 supplies. Many innocent lives have been saved by your decisive actions on the battlefield today, Commander. You and your troops are to be commended. And one of them cremated. Supplies are used to purchase weapons and armor for your soldiers, as well as facilities and upgrades for the Avenger. To gain more supplies, do things. Or just wait like a day?
With the commander running things, I've got plenty of time to focus on learning to fly this boat.
From what I've seen, you could use the practice.
Wow. Still saying I should promote Erica Hunt. I don't know why. Right, we had a bunch of names in that. So, soldiers. We wanted a sniper named Stationary J. Was there anything on Retro Dice Jinx Ted? Did you have a favored class that you wanted? Is that Agent 47 Optimus Prime? In fact, he's just an MIB. So like so many people have said that it's Agent 47's branching out, seeing as though he's retired from assassination, and J Station is convinced that it's Optimus Prime. Right. So Jane Kelly can be Debbie Debris. And Retro Ted, would you be at all concerned if you were female? We seem to have run out of guys. And Zoban, was there any... Who do you want me to name Zoban? Okay, here we have Retro Ted. I can't give you a nickname yet, but you've got one promotion at least, so hopefully eventually you'll be able to get a nickname. Right, that's just about everybody apart from Zoban. The bug, the big monster. I can't name the big monster things. Yep. Here's a hint, Retro Ted. J Station lies a lot. It's part of his humor. He will tell you terrible news just because you've stepped away for a moment. But no, Chuckles the Clown is still here. And only lightly wounded. Can we rename the ship? I don't think we can rename the ship. Ooh, just noticed some video lag as people were replying to your questions before you asked. Rebooting the stream. Yeah, no, we can't name the bad guys. But the only thing that we can do is see them pinned to the wall.
What can I do for you, Commander?
You can tell me... Yeah, okay, that's fine. As a research
save
gun.
a lot of time repairing the ship's systems if we had any idea how to translate their language. Unfortunately, we don't come across many linguists out here.
Work is well underway, Commander.
I think I do need her.
Known as the Assassin, seems to mirror the traits of the nobler warrior archetypes we know throughout our own history. Having witnessed, and more importantly, heard the unusual commentary delivered by this assassin, I cannot help but wonder the source of these unique personality traits.
What kind of second-rate game is this?
We've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move.
Oh God, just...
message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
I thought we were supposed to make the first move. Now they're calling us?
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
We're getting paid. 208 supplies for the income. Retaliation stopped 1, guerrilla ops completed 1, resistance ops completed 1, resistance rumors investigated 1, technologies researched 2.
Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions, and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
Brutal crackdown on the resistance, permanently lowering Xcom's income.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar Project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
What the fuck is the Avatar Project? Cool. Well, since it was in Super Squishy, maybe name the next rookie as a special case. Fair enough, I'll rename the next rookie as a special case. Right, so, return fire, status preparing, Dark Tower status preparing, missed shots on Advent officers and priests will trigger a return fire. Our XCOM soldiers will suffer greater losses to their will in combat. Preparations to foil these dark events before they can be enacted are already underway. Counter operations will soon be available. Next retaliation strike, 5 weeks.
Commander, the factions have pledged their support to XCOM, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
Commander, each month the resistance factions can be assigned orders which can provide bonuses to XCOM. As XCOM gains influence with the factions, additional orders will become available, and they will be able to complete more orders each per month.
My people are up for some additional work if you've got any orders for us, Commander.
Infiltrate. On timed missions, the timer does not begin until the squad has lost concealment. Resistance orders are powerful, strategic, unique abilities unique to each faction. Resistance orders can only be activated at the end of each month. Between the eyes, any XCOM shot that hits the lost is an instant headshot kill. Resistance orders are... okay. Raise influence through the ring. What the fuck is a ring? That one's useful. Because there is one timed thing that nearly screwed me over before, or did screw me over, and I had to replay the mission. So having it not start until the timer is... until the squad's lost concealment is useful.
We'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the resistance while generating material support.
What? What did I miss? Did I miss something? Command of the factions can offer us opportunities to advance the resistance around the globe. We need to send away some of our troops for a number of days, but we're guaranteed to reap the benefits of our efforts in return.
This operation is going to require some field experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort.
Who the fuck are the Templars? I've got 2 people. 3 people who are ready. And 4 missions. Right, add a faction hero to the Xcom ranks and gain a new resistant order on covert operations. Probably going to start with that. We're going to send Susan Gray, because the Americans are always great at diplomacy.
Our soldiers to conducting covert actions that we're running low on manpower for our own tactical operations. We'll need to recruit new forces if we're going to keep this up.
Yes, we're going to recruit some new forces as soon as I can do. Recruit the Reapers. Can't do that because I don't have a sergeant. Rescue this guy and hunt. Right, okay. Mox. We're going to send the other rookie. And then Hunt the Chosen, we're going to send the Specialist. This all sounds like a terrible, terrible idea. Wait, what? Do I only get to choose one of these? Right, we want the new faction. We're going to send Susan Gray. Do I? So we're going to send the 2 rookies. Right. So it's not an optional thing. It's that you must fulfill both of them. And as part of fulfilling both of them, then you can confirm one action. You can't do 3 or 4 and...
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
Investigate
Avenger
it.
plotting new course.
Go for it. Let's... I thought I'd just been paid. Like 208. Fire access. Commander, after our recent success, members of the Resistance in New India have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate. Well, we don't have anywhere to put the one scientist at the moment, so not now.
Just as you are driven to free your people from the perceived oppression of the Elders, the burden of honor instilled upon me since my creation drives my service to the gods, regardless of their intention.
I didn't catch a word of it.
Were quite fascinating.
Resistance comes construction. Okay, assign new research. With a better understanding of remote comm systems in use around the world, the construction cost of our Resistance comms facility will be reduced by 50%. Great stuff.
The science team has grown particularly interested in this field of research. So much so that their inspiration could lead to vast improvements in our research efficiency. However, we must act fast. Despite their brilliance, they are a fickle group.
So we're going to do the experimental weapons, which will be done in 5 days.
Science is eager to begin, Commander.
Great stuff. Is anybody else going to interrupt me while I try to do things around here? Recruit. We only have 37 supplies. Did it really cost us that much for... No. Nope. Nope. See, this tells me the name, the staff, the power consumption, when it was constructed, and the status. Where's it? Where's the bit that tells me how much everything costs around here?
Hello, Commander. I should see if any of the troops have been keeping count on alien kills. Might be a useful recruiting tool.
Our research is progressing as expected, Commander.
You've not even started. I've not even let you go.
Working at the Advent Clinic.
We've collected all the resources from this location. The resistance should provide us with additional supplies in a few weeks. Okay, so... Right, I think... Now, I might be wrong, but rather than just giving me the supplies, I have to actually go out and collect them once they've marked on the map where the supplies are, because that was 208 supplies, which is my income. Right. So now I can possibly afford to...
The factions could use a place to coordinate their operations, Commander. This ring Shen designed sounds like a great candidate for our next construction effort.
I missed what he said. Was it important? There's so much... This is one of them games which is now bordering on the...
No interest in leading the world into
Will you people just shut up?
The aliens took everything from humanity, and we aim to take it back.
No?
That's simple.
Okay.
What people choose to do with their lives.
There is so much noise because it's like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. Oh, well, make these choices, and it's like, I don't know what's going on anymore. Alright. Let's recruit the English person. Let's take the Canadian. Ukraine. And... Spain, Mexico, Netherlands, Nigeria, Germany, Russia, and Portugal. That guy has got really intensive purple eyes. You are Zuben. No last name because you're not important enough for one. What do you mean I'm not allowed to not have a last name? Zuben. Just Zuben. Me. Radio offers some lunch. Expect to see many named gravestones upon my return. You have good fun and retro Ted. I will try not to get anybody else killed. We've just named Zoben. It's just Zoben. And people are slowly starting to not be injured anymore. Right. Do I want the scientist? Do I want to make contact in East Asia or gather more intel? I don't think I need intel at the moment. I don't know. Let's do that soon as we're in the area. Training facility allows soldiers to establish bonds. New staff available. Establish soldier bonds 2 and 3. New staff slot available. Retrain or require soldier abilities. Harry Martin is now available. So we built the Hollow Suite.
This facility will allow our soldiers to train together to improve their bonds, while also putting the knowledge they've gained in combat towards learning new abilities.
Ah, okay. See, I'm kind of curious to know whether this was added in as part of the War of the Chosen, or whether this has always been there for XCOM 2. It's just one of them things, it very much... So I mentioned Phoenix Point earlier, which is kind of like from the original creator of XCOM. That's got very much the same strategy game feel to it. Completely different narrative. Don't worry too much about that. But at the same token, you know, when your soldiers level up in that, you basically get AP points or some kind of other thing that you get to apply as they go up through the ranks to different abilities. And it's interesting to see, so like, as long as you've got the AP, I could, you know, spend more, whereas previously, I'd guess, retained soldier. A promoted soldier can be retrained in a class to choose new ability configuration, but they are unavailable for combat for 5 days during this training process. Any ability points that soldier earned spent on abilities will be refunded. However, any XCOM ability points spent on the soldier will not be refunded. Do you want Debris to retrain their abilities? No. But we could spend points, well, in theory. Does anybody actually have enough AP points? Seems like nobody's been earning AP points.
Commander, each of our soldiers is rated based on their understanding of our tactics and capabilities. Something we refer to as combat intelligence. Because of their unique experiences in the field, our faction soldiers from the Resistance will gain access to new abilities based on this combat intelligence.
Okay. Oh, Chuckles the Clown is gifted level intelligence. Chuckles the Clown has a high combat intelligence and will gain ability points at a rate faster than normal soldiers. Each soldier has a unique level of combat intelligence. Okay.
For most of our soldiers, the living quarters on board the Avenger are a step up from the conditions they've had to live with on the ground.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
Unlock a mission to rescue the recaptured soldier. We found him just like I expected. Now we just need to send in some of our heavies to pull off a rescue. Gained XP, increased cohesion with Rookie Nuthgo. Gained XP, increased cohesion with Rookie Grey, and Intel 25. Woo!
Our friends in the Resistance have helped to pinpoint the location of our missing soldier.
We found where Prattle Mox is being held by Conroy Naylor, and we should attempt to rescue as soon as possible to return this loyal soldier to the Avenger, and to prevent the assassin from extracting any more knowledge about Xcom activities.
We finally got a lead on where the Chosen have been holding our soldier captive.
Commander, some missions have unique modifiers and special conditions which will change our tactical engagements. We will need
to be ready to engage the enemy during unpredictable situations, which require special planning and preparation.
Okay, shut up. We'll need to review the sit reps carefully before selecting our squad. All soldiers on this mission will gain a single charge of the Conceal ability. Sounds more useful than anything else. Yes, launch the mission.
Commander, it looks like conditions on the ground are ripe for a quiet operation. If we can get our people into place, they should each have concealed positions to work with.
Right. Oh, you're ready for promotion. Good for you. There's the other one. Right, I'm still removing everybody. Yes, make everything. I do wish there was a button for make everything available. Okay, so we're going to take in Debbie Debris, and we're going to take in Chuckles the Clown. And do we want a specialist or do we want a sharpshooter? Gonna take in a specialist. It's only a specialist out of this group who hasn't been named. I don't think anybody's named somebody Beth Ryan. So if anybody wants to name somebody quickly, while I sort out the inventory. You get a nanoscale vest. You get a nanoscale vest. And unfortunately, you get the medkit. And you still get a grenade. Woo! I don't know what that line means. Is that the tired bar? Don't know. I thought Chuckle the Clowns had the hairstyle. Or was that somebody else? Ken the Nameless one? No. Retro did? No. Well, you definitely didn't have the hairstyle. I think it's clear. I mean, I'll be able to see it when I get back, because I'm pretty sure I took a picture of Chuckles the Clown with the flat top hair.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
All right, begin the mission.
Some work, but we now have a positive confirmation that our captive soldier is being held in a high-security Advent detention center in this region. If we're going to pull a rescue off, our best approach is to go in quietly without alerting the massive number of security forces defending that installation.
So maybe I shouldn't have brought the guy with the shotgun and the minigun, or the LMG and the shotgun.
Intel has our operative being held in the main structure just ahead. We have the advantage of stealth here, so we should try to get in and out as quietly as possible. If the enemy spots us, This is going to get a whole lot harder.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Got it.
Let's get some height. No, not discovered the building yet. We discovered a compound.
We have Firebrand on standby for evac, Commander, but as soon as she gets in range, the whole compound will go on high alert. We should hold back unless we have the target, or it's an absolute emergency.
Right, I would like you to move up to there.
No need to ask twice.
And not alert anybody.
Running.
Double time.
Played enough Payday with you to know how this stuff is going to go. I mean, probably.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Oh, you think? The building give it away?
Understood. Moving out.
Stay clear of those turrets. We're still not entirely sure if they're fully automated or remotely triggered.
Okay, so turret is bad.
Rolling. Got a group of hostiles over here.
Well, that's bad.
Headed there now. On Overwatch.
Hey, my cat, you might be getting your wish. This might be going loud.
Moving. On Overwatch.
Oh, good. You walked the other way.
Confirmed.
Oh, shit.
We're busted. Got admin here.
How? I'm claiming bullshit on that because it's like there's a dirty great big turret that everybody apparently missed. She was stood right there. She hopped from here to there and at no point saw this turret right here. Well, shit. Fuck it.
Hit the armor. Rolling.
Oh, this had already gone to pot. You can go away.
Hostile neutralized.
Enemy unit was killed. Security level 5.
I'm taking fire.
Should have brought a sniper for that tower.
That all you got?
The compound has been alerted to your presence. They're actively hunting for you now.
Oh, you think? Thank you, Captain Bleeding Obvious.
That's affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out.
Yes, yes, you see us.
Not even close.
Alright, come on, Chuckles.
Moving out. Good riddance. My ammo's running low.
Wow, you are a shit shot.
Breaking their security.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna ignore that as well. Alright, unlock the door. Let's go with the alien facility lead, because I'm pretty sure unlocking this door without triggering security protocols ain't gonna do squat for me right now. Yes! Recover a mission lead on an alien facility.
Firebrand is in position and the compound is on full alert. Time to move.
Where? I want you to get up, preferably sooner rather than later. Because at the moment, we seem to have a bit of a situation out here.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Go away. Thank you.
Kill confirmed.
Right. You know you're good with grenades, right?
Throwing grenade.
Well, you're not gonna throw it, are you? Boom.
Think I'm bleeding.
Advent
The
reinforcements
compound has
inbound.
reached maximum alert status. They put out a distress signal and we're already picking up multiple inbound transports.
I want whatever that is. Because I'm greedy. I'm silly. What have we got? We got an advanced scope. Woo!
Tech guys will love this.
Right, get into the building.
Moving on target location.
And get into the building.
Location confirmed.
And carry unit.
You're heavier than you look.
Is there a back door to this place? think you guys are shitting me. Oh yeah, I'm picking up the dude and running. It's just, I don't know where I'm running to.
I've got eyes on Advent troops.
I don't have any explosives left. Yes, yes.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
Peanuts and jelly to you too. This will do.
On the move. Moving out.
Stealth is going out the window. We are just running.
Stepping off.
Try not to get shot in the back on your way out. Why do I have a feeling I've broken it? Yes, you're out of actions. You're out of actions. And you're out of actions. End turn. What the frack is that thing?
It would seem Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
Miss.
Incoming fire!
They've got friends. Got it covered. Go, go, go!
Got it covered.
Bye.
VIP secure and in position for evac.
Whee!
Advent troops here.
Alright,
No need to ask twice.
time to get the flock out of there.
10-4.
Ready to boogie.
Just in time.
Bye!
Xcom operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Everything by the numbers. Mission accomplished.
I suppose after having allowed them to be captured, the least you could do is mount a rescue attempt.
I mean, didn't really get a choice in the matter. That is a horrendous positioning. Edit soldiers. There we go. Okay, and yep, that brings you into frame. Look more into, there we go, into the center of the frame. Take the photo. All in all, a successful trip.
From a detention facility today are considered armed and extremely dangerous. Advent urges all citizens to avoid any contact. A curfew is in effect tonight for your protection.
We're classified as dangerous. But sir, we lost into Mr. Rumor. All in all, 100% successful trip. Alright, I've learned some things. Maybe go a little bit slower on the entry, scout around the perimeter a little bit. Let's see if we can see more things.
Wasn't easy, but Mox has been safely returned, Commander. He's eager to get back into the fight.
No, Debris and Chuckles the Clown are ready to be bonded, I believe. Okay, so we had blast padding. Demolition. Unleash a volley of bullets at your target's cover, significantly damaging or destroying it. Deals no damage to your target. Or suppression. I'm gonna go with the demolition. And hey, the squaddy gets... Oh, yes. So what's this? Medical protocol. The gremlin can perform healing action remotely. Gremlin heal and gremlin stabilize. The gremlin has a single charge. If the medkit is equipped, the gremlin can gain an additional action. That's probably what I'm going to go for. Send the gremlin to an enemy to jolt them, dealing guaranteed damage, which increases against robotic enemies. Now I'm going to go for the medkit, because that's one of the things where I kind of want to use it a little bit more. And we're going to confirm the bond of Chuckles the Clown and Debbie Debris. Create a custom poster featuring this bond. Yes. Oh wow. The Clown and Debris. The Hammer Anvil. 7 combined missions. High five! Oh my. Ah, it's eyeball.
I am glad to return to your service, Commander. I will not forget what you and your soldiers have done for me.
Yes, well, don't forget that the person that you rescued is now dead. A lead towards the whereabouts of one of the alien clandestine facilities. Our research team can use them to discover the exact location of the facility, but it'll take some time, and we got an advanced skip.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You could lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
I mean, okay. What's this? Resistance ring to begin operations. Oh, build the resistance ring to... Okay.
Commander, now that members of the resistance factions have joined us on the Avenger, I thought you might want an area where you can meet to organize and plan future operations together.
No, I don't. Not at the moment. The resistant ring allows managing covert actions and coordinating the resistant factions. I kind of want to build the resistance comms.
Resistance communications facility construction initiated.
There is currently an unassigned engineer who can assist in building. Yes, Harry Martin. You've done the most aboard the ship. And for that, I salute you. Oh, it's only actually Sergeant that you need to be to get the, Oh no, that's abilities that they have already got. Ah, okay.
The Advent propaganda machine is running full steam. We're picking up their transmissions even way out in the middle of nowhere.
So yeah, because the soldiers has a 10 AP, I can now upgrade their abilities to include that of the other class, then I'm not going down. So I can actually take Shredder, which is the cannon attacks shred armor. A successful shot with a conventional cannon will shred one armor from a target. Most advanced cannons can shred more armor from targets. I think to a certain degree. Oh, hello.
Having never stepped foot in one of the city centers, I've never actually had one of these Advent burgers I keep hearing rumors about. No one really seems to be asking the hard questions either. Like, when was the last time you even saw a cow?
Yeah, don't ask questions like that. Chuckles the Clown, I think, deserves a better nickname than Bulldog. Does he want to be Chuckles or the Clown? I think it's going to be Chuckles. Chuckles the Clown. But they made Sergeant, at least. Yeah, his hair got changed, didn't it? Customize. Head. Hair. I'm pretty sure his entire face has changed as well. Because I don't remember him looking quite like that either. Chuckles the Clown. So character info, first name Chuck. Chuckles the Clown. I spelled Chuckles right. He would have been in clown makeup before. I mean, like so? You don't really want to get into customizing them all into exact details because it's potentially going to take a long time to do that. But seeing as though Chuckles the Clown needed a touch-up on his hair, I figured I'd do a touch-up on his makeup as well. Right, let's go back to command and let's see what else is panicking about now. See? Abandoned colony. Commander, after our recent success, members of the resistance in New India have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate. Not now.
This is the headquarters of the Skirmisher faction. They may look like Advent, but they sure don't act like it. Now that we've established contact, we can scan at this location to gain additional support for our cause.
You know them as they were, the soldiers of Advent. Now they are free to choose. If you stay your course, Commander, they will stand with you until the end. Commander, I believe it is time that we meet. I am Betos, first of the freed Advent. You are safe here. Praetor Mox was new to our cause, but he believed in our people's freedom, in this alliance, in you, Commander. I shall do the same. My skirmishers stand ready, should you need them. May our people stand united until the false gods fall.
New faction orders gained. Molecular construction, decoys and deceptions. Convert actions are now available in the ring. Improved combat intelligence.
All skirmishers, all those freed from the Elders' bonds, are eager to hear your orders, Commander.
All knowledge gained by the Chosen is reduced by 33%. Resistance orders are powerful. Oh yeah. And construction facility speed increased by 25%. Well, neither of them sound very interesting. What am I doing? Right. No, can we just not do that? Maybe? There we go. Where is this guy? Oh no, there is... Oh, shush you. I really don't care what you've got to say. It's all probably lies. Right, let's finish making contact with the Sager. Seems though everybody else can talk to me, why can't I talk to one country for 1 minute?
Commander, we have a priority message coming through. It looks like an encoded signal from the Resistance. Patching it through to your quarters now.
If this isn't related to this, I am going to kill Central.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
We need to complete our primary objectives to locate the source of the Avatar project.
We completed our research in remarkable time, Commander.
Assign new research. Our troops discovered several weapons that would appear to be anything but useful in our fight against the aliens, but evidence from our unofficial field trials reveal various strange capabilities that defy clear explanation. Despite their insistence and some degree of ridicule at my expense, I have repeatedly tried to explain to our troops and the senior staff that even though these weapons may look simple, reproducing them is not nearly as easy as assembling the component materials. As it stands, I will likely resist further efforts to try and replicate them unless the circumstances of our campaign against the alien changes. I'm a scientist, not a blacksmith, or a bowyer. New proving ground. What the fuck is a proving ground? New proving ground project available: Boltcaster, the Hunter's Axe, Shadowkeeper, Frostbomb. Relying on an as of yet unidentified chemical agent, these handheld explosives seem capable of instantly reducing the ambient temperature of the surrounding area. Exposed tissue will be frozen on contact, and this weapon is unique and cannot be duplicated or replicated. Although it may appear old-fashioned compared to our latest designs, this pistol is remarkably accurate, ensuring that even the most inexperienced of our soldiers will strike their intended target. There is also a chance that it could kill the target and escape undetected. This weapon is unique and it cannot be duplicated or replicated. Honed to an incredible edge, this ornately crafted throwing axes are compact enough for our soldiers to engage with from long range. These weapons are unique and cannot be duplicated or replicated. Discovered amongst a cache of seemingly archaic weaponry, the Boltcaster is deceptively powerful but limited to a slow rate of fire. Targeted enemies have a chance of being stunned on impact. This weapon is unique and cannot be duplicated or replicated. Hey, right, let us do the Advent officer research.
The Advent officers appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces.
Okay.
I was not going to admit it to Shen, but there is one thing I miss more than my lab equipment. Those damn juicy Advent burgers. I don't know where they get the meat, and frankly, I do not want to know.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
So are you telling me that I can change this person's loadout? Nope. See, them weapons that just got mentioned.
Commander?
I can't build anything at the moment. I have a feeling. So
I am still hard at work on the current research priority.
Shush, you. So experimental weapons. It just said the new proving ground project available. However, it has not, in any way, shape, or form, told me what the proving ground is at all. Now, there's now something about the Avatar project, which is one of them where it's like, it didn't really give us much information there either. Oh, there's a bar across the top which says the Avatar project is on 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 out of 12 for the Avatar project. So apparently they're a quarter away through completing it, and I'd not even heard about it.
The aliens have dedicated an immense amount of time and resources to this project, Commander. If successful, it will mean the end of human civilization.
Commander will need to completely scan this region before we can establish contact with the local resistance. I'd advise we stick around and finish the job, but the choice is yours.
Well, I've been trying to do that for the past couple of hours now, so what's new? Hey, we did a thing.
New objective added.
The mysterious Advent black site must be investigated by an Xcom strike team, and any relevant artifacts must be recovered and for study. Tell me more. Alright, these are my objectives. I love the way it's like, tell me more. Investigate the Advent Black Site. In progress. Main objective. Investigate the Advent Black Site. The mysterious Advent Black Site must be investigated by an Xcom strike team, and any relevant artifacts must be recovered for study. Sub-objectives. Complete the Advent Black Site mission. It told me nothing new. Absolutely nothing.
Commander, we've established contact with the local resistance, and we can move on the Advent Black Site on your order. We should make sure our troops are fully equipped and ready for a tough mission. I'm guessing security will be tight at the facility. I'm keeping tabs on all our operations, Commander. Our people are standing by for your orders.
Okay, Villigo Confido, Commander. The people of East Asia stand ready to help Xcom however they can. We can.
New regional contacts located.
The word of the resistance is spreading, Commander. By making contact with the people of East Asia, the local resistance in New Indonesia is now available for contact. Oh, okay. So there I can gather intel. There I can build faster, and there I don't know yet. So I was kind of hoping to go up and over to get to there. But I suppose I'll have to go across. I don't know. Anyway, I'm probably going to, again, this Erica Hunt. Who is Erica Hunt? Is she actually one of my soldiers? She's not even one of my soldiers. Keeps telling me to promote this Erica Hunt.
What these recruits lack in experience, they make up for in grit.
Is she dead?
I probably shouldn't mention this on the air, but whew, I got a serious crush developing for that mysterious commander running things over at Xcom. And I'm not sure if we're talking about a man or a woman here, but still, have you seen what's been going on? Just today, he or she kicked the hell out of some Advent goons like it was just another day at the park. Oh, whoa.
Again, that radio comms is just somebody basically being like, I'm sick of the commander of the operations not getting the... That just actually sounds really, really freaking creepy. So yeah, this Erica Hunt isn't dead. They're not a soldier of mine. Yet apparently, I really could do with promoting them. You got a kill at least. Congratulations, you didn't go out on any missions, but you got a kill. That does actually do that thing. I am tempted. So one of the things is, in the background I've actually been working on a Discord server for my channel, and I've not yet started to advertise it too much. There's like only myself and 2 other people there, but all of these posters are actually in PNGs, and I'm tempted to send them up to the Discord server so that people can view the progress of my campaign, as it were. And it's like, you know, just how silly and over the top this all looks. Although I'm actually just... They're not all here. So we can place them in random background places. I mean, we can do whatever we want with them, but I'm just looking at them now, and all the photos aren't there. It started from 000, and it's got captured squatty mocks. It's time to make some bodies drop. The ones from the previous session are gone entirely. that one. Wait, no. Ah, no, it's got the numbering mixed up. Because I deleted some because that happened in a timeline that was different. So yeah, that's going to take some sorting through. But anyway, right. I am probably going to get them up on a Discord server. And then, you know, people can come and talk about, you know, the soldiers and how people are still alive or not alive in some cases. We've not lost anybody who's been named yet, I don't think. Yeah, we've not lost anybody who's been named by somebody, which is great. Anyway, okay. I am going to save. New save. End of session 2. And we are going to go back to just talking for a moment. They are so cheesy. They are awesome. They are so cheesy. It is terrible. I mean, I think as of yet, the top cheese for me has got to be this one. I think I can do this. Image. New image. Cheese. That has got to be the cheesiest one for me so far. Just absolutely full-on cheese. So this has been my second session of XCOM 2, War of the Chosen. I feel that the game developers just haven't really thought about potentially... I don't know whether it's because I'm playing the War of the Chosen DLC on top of the main game. But there is a lot of information that is just constantly coming my way. It's like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. And it's like, I'm trying to do any one of these. If you would stop with the interruptions, I might be able to get something done. And it's like, in this entire 3-hour stint, I've done 2, maybe 3 combats. 3? Yeah, 3 combats. I've not really done anything on the base side of things. I've completed like 2, maybe 3 research projects. I've named a bunch of soldiers, which doesn't really take too much time. But I don't know, it feels like I'm still in the tutorial. I don't feel like I'm in charge yet. I feel like it's just like, yep, you need to do this, and you need to do this, and then you need to do this, and it's just all so much, just constantly throwing stuff at me as to, oh, you should be doing these things. Got some good trophies. Yeah, I got some good trophies. I got some pictures. I got some achievements as well. I don't know what I achieved. Make contact with the region. Rescue a soldier who has been captured by the Chosen. Complete the Lost and Abandoned mission. Kill 3 enemies in a single turn with a single soldier without explosives. Woo! I don't know. It's... To a certain degree, I kind of miss the good old days of video games where it's all like, barely any tutorial, here you are, you're in charge of everything, bye! And that's it. That's all the guidance you were given in the game. There was occasionally a tutorial in a book, or a walkthrough, or some kind of instruction in the book as to what you needed to do. And don't get me wrong, that era of gaming was rough, because it was one of them where it's like, if you didn't feel like reading this 80-page manual, then in some games you weren't going to have a hope in hell of being able to play it. Or effectively play it, not without a lot of trial and error. But to a certain degree, I was kind of used to that whole trial and error thing, because, you know, the first XCOM game that I actually played was XCOM Terror from the Deep demo, which came on a floppy disk from the front of a magazine, no instruction manual whatsoever, and so you had to poke around and try and figure out what you needed to click to make things work. And so I've kind of gotten used to that from playing a lot of demos back in the day. So now when it's all like, no, there are games, there's a few things that you just couldn't learn by clicking around. I remember in XCOM Apocalypse, it was years, literally years, before I actually sat down and read the manual and realized that you can make people jump. If they were stuck in a position, or you wanted to get them from across a gap or down from a ledge, if you tried just clicking down, they'd run all the way around. If you put them in a square next to that ledge, pressed J and clicked where you wanted them to be, they would jump. Not very gracefully, sometimes suicidally, but they would do it. And it was years before I actually sat down and read the manual. So, and there's other games, there's far more complicated games than an XCOM game, where it was like reading the manual and stepping through the first you should do this and then you should do this kind of thing, was pretty much a requirement. Yes, you could get by, but it was hard work, harder than it had to be. And so yeah, we've put that era of gaming behind us, but at the same token, there are better ways of doing things than just what I feel at the moment, where it's like near constant barrage of you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. It's like, I'm pretty sure I've forgotten one of the things that you told me I needed to do. Hopefully it wasn't important. And there's some going back and watching somebody else play Cyberpunk 2077. Now, one of the things I'm pretty good at is paying attention to little messages appearing on screen. You usually had to read the manual to go to the anti-piracy code. I mean, that was also another thing, whereas I've seen a lot of anti-piracy in my years. Some were better than others. Some were fracking awful. I remember the game of Zool. It had this spin wheel, and it would tell you a number. And what you had to do is you spin the wheel into position matching what was on screen. And this is back when resolutions was 640 by 480. And what looked on screen was not really what you were seeing on this piece of card, because the card was printed in full printing. So on the card it was clear, on the screen it was not clear. And the other thing is, beyond that, you were supposed to base it off color, because it would be a red top and a green bottom. That'd be great if there wasn't 3 shades of red and 3 shades of green, all very similar on the color spectrum on the card, and also projected light from the monitor color behaves completely different than reflected light from the card. So it was just awful. And you had to then lock it in. You turned it into the right position, and there was holes in it, and it would tell you what you were the number that you were looking for will be on the card, and then above that number will be a letter or something like that. And so you had, and the other thing is, it was printed with black ink on black card, so that it couldn't be easily photocopied. So you're having to tilt it in the light at a certain angle to try and read the numbers to see which letter it was. And if you didn't line it up perfectly, then you were another kind of screwed. And it was just one of them where you just, sometimes you'd look at it and it's like, I think it's this, I think it says this, put it in, hit enter, and it's like, yeah, that's wrong. Dumps you back down to DOS. You You run it again, and it's like, that one's a lot clearer. Rotate it. Yes, that's the right one. You just gave up sometimes. But yeah, that's... There were some which were good, there were some which were bad. I feel, to a certain degree, some which were very obscure, and the other thing, to a certain degree, it was also another level of pain in the arse if you ever lost one of these anti-piracy things. It's all like, for Frontier, Elite Frontier, you needed the manual. If you ever lost that manual, you could not play the game. The pinwheels, you lost one of them, can't play the game. And it was just maddening at times. The other thing is, to a certain degree, it didn't really prevent piracy in some cases. I remember UFO Enemy Unknown, the original, what it was, in the corner of the pages, there was a 6-digit code. There was like 100 pages to the manual. And when you loaded up the game, it would say, please enter the code from page blah blah blah. Flip to that page, there's a code, type it in. Me and my dad used to play UFO Enemy Unknown, and because my parents are divorced, we weren't always in the same house. So sometimes what would happen is I'd have the manual or he'd have the manual. If the other one wanted to play it, it was impossible. But wait. Before I brought it home the first time, my dad basically spent half an hour just flicking through the pages and typing in all the codes into a text document. Printing that out, and then whenever it asked for him for the page, he got all the codes. Did it really prevent the piracy? It prevented mass piracy. To a certain degree. I mean, it wouldn't really be that much difficult to be sort of like, yeah, here's a copy of this, and here's a copy of the codes. And pirate it that way. It's one of them where it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it's one of them where it's like, there's so much anti-piracy stuff out there, and it's still happening today, where there's somewhere it's like, oh yeah, you can't, for example, if you're playing a game on Steam and then Steam goes down, if you haven't done certain things within the last certain amount of time, you can't play this one particular game offline. There's games that are always online. Hitman 3 is one of them, where if you ever lose connection to the server, in the middle of the game, it'll pop up and says you've lost connection to the server. Luckily for me, 9 times out of 10 I hit enter and it reconnects to the server, not a problem. But I've actually seen a stream where it's like, we were going to play this. The new content out just today. Server's down at the moment, we can't do that. So in the meantime, we're going to do this other thing. Yes, it would still allow you to play the game, but it wouldn't save your progress. It wouldn't allow you to use any of the items that you'd collected in your main game. It was a very muted experience of the game just because you'd lost an internet connection. Or they'd turn their servers off. Now, at the moment, that's not too bad. IO Interactive is still in business, and Hitman Trilogy is still a recent game. So, and I think one of their biggest sellers, don't quote me on that, but it's a pretty big deal. So they have no intention of shutting the server down. What happens if they go bankrupt? What happens if they decide that the game is no longer being played, so we're going to shut the servers down? If they go down that route, I have a feeling that they might disable the always required internet connection thing. I'd like to think they do that. Can't guarantee it. If EA is anything to go by, they'll just turn off the server and it's like, nope, you can't play this game online anymore. You can play it at home on your own. Anyway, I'm ranting. This has been session 2. I will be back on Thursday. Yes, Thursday at 8 p.m. Thursday to play more XCOM 2. On Friday, I do believe that I'm playing Hitman 3, but it could be the Resident Evil 4. Watch this space. I should probably double check that before Friday, but who knows. On Saturday, if Mancat_UK is streaming, it's usually a cooperative game, and I will be joining him on that. And failing all of that, you will usually find me on Manapot Studios, 7:30 p.m. GMing Fly Free or Die in a stream that we're calling All the Glitters Explodes, with Retro Ted, J-Station 64, Crit Commissions, Krifu Banal, and that's everybody, so I don't know why I said it like that. And I hope to see you all there. I know I'll see Retro Ted there. He's one of the players. I hope he's there. If he isn't, that's a problem. But yes, so that's it, and I bid you farewell. Tidy bye for now. Bye. Thank you.